The name of my case study is the City of Providence's Climate Justice Plan. The goal of this plan is for the City of Providence to be carbon neutral by 2050. Providence is the capital of Rhode Island, a small state bordering Massachusetts. The city is working with a group called Radical Environmental Justice Committee, REJC, and the frontline communities in Providence to create a plan that will help all residents of the city no matter income, race, wealth, or gender. The aim of this policy relates to mitigation because the city is putting in many different steps to be carbon neutral by 2050. Some of these steps are suing big oil companies for climate damages, connecting the city to a 23-megawatt solar farm, and converting streetlights to LEDs. All of these changes will help the effects of climate change in their own different ways. The case serves as an example of climate justice because the city is working with the REJC and frontline communities to figure out what is most important to them and how to make their lives better. Providence has a massive power plant called Manchester Street Power Station that produces 902,204 tons of carbon, and their transportation system produces a lot of carbon as well. The people who live near the power plant and in the highways and waterways that get most affected from the pollution are the frontline communities. How are climate change and systems of oppression connected and interrelated? They are connected by the frontline communities and the most vulnerable people being forced to live near where most carbon is produced because they don't have as much money. In what ways are climate challenges and solutions shared amongst all humans? Climate change is something that is going to affect all humans no matter what walk of life you come from. The solution that one country or community comes up with should be shared with others because it could help other people live a happy life, keep their properties, and survive. How does fighting climate change require us to address the root causes of oppression? A frontline resident of Providence said that every time their neighborhood is cleaned to make it safe and healthy, they get kicked out by the rich because it is cleaner. The children in the low-income neighborhoods are also suffering by getting asthma and being poisoned by their water source. Having the low-income housing by the biggest carbon-producing places in the city keeps the rich and powerful from realizing what is happening to all these people. Also, not all the solutions to stop the effects of climate change are made equally available to everyone, such as air conditioning to help with the effects of extreme heat because it is too expensive for low-income families to afford.